So I want to do a movie review on What Men Want, starring Taraji P. Henson, Erica Badu, and a couple of other peoples. I went to see it on Valentine's Day. I went by myself. A little, I had a little singles date. Don't judge me. Um, so I liked the movie. It had a lot of funny parts. I smoked before I went, so I was definitely laughing at a lot of the parts. I liked the storyline. So you had the tomboyish, rough girl Ali, played by Taraji P. Henson. She works for this sports agency or this agency where they sign, sports talent and stuff, and they manage them or whatever. So she was trying to make partner, but she didn't make partner and then she got upset about it. So then, she made it her mission to try to make it. So she met this guy at this bar. They had like a one night stand, whatever. And she realized he had a kid. And then she used, she used him and the guy to have like a fake family so she could impress the dad of the main guy they were trying to sign, this up and coming basketball player. So oh yeah, and the dad who's played by Tracy Morgan, the dad of the upcoming basketball player. So it was interesting with that dynamic. The single father, his wife had passed, so he's raising a son by himself, and then it was interesting to see how Ali, her dad, his wife had passed, so it was just her and her dad. So they were both used to having just each other. So that was interesting. She had her group of best friends, and so how she got these powers to hear men thought she had went to this psychic. The psychic ended up being Erica Badu, which was funny. She did a good job. They kind of made her real kooky, and they played off of her image that we know her as by, but they just made it like real creepy and kooky. And then it was like a lot of funny elements because it was like obviously the woman was on drugs, and she it was like, did she know what she was doing? Did she not know what she was doing? I don't know, but it was really weird. But it was fun to see her and Taraji play with each other. Like, it was nice to see her about doing the movie. That was a nice surprise because I didn't know she was gonna be in it. Like, I watched the trailer, but I did not see her, so I'm like, I didn't. But yeah, so it definitely was a good movie though. My favorite part about it was the fact that in the end she realized that she's a powerful person in her own, and in the end she didn't need to be fighting for a partnership spot when she should have been started her own talent agency because she was the one known to having signed the best, and so she was already doing her job, and then some. And she had, her assistant, her gay assistant. They played off each other well. That was funny. He was like, also her friend, which she didn't treat him as like it's at first, but then in the end she does realize, that he is a good friend to her, and she actually ends up hiring him to be a sports agent at her agency in the end because he always wanted to be agent too, but she would always shoot him down. And then she admitted because she really needed him, and he made a good assistant. It was a lot of good things about working for relationships and just being a boss slash being an employee. The whole her thing, hearing women think, that part was funny. So anytime she would walk past somebody, you hearing what they thinking. So it was weird but creepy. But of course it was they made it comical. Now I didn't know this was a remake. So apparently the movie was already done, but it was from like a guy's perspective. We can hear what women think. I didn't know that part. But yeah, I really liked the movie. Again, the storyline was, enjoyable, it was followable. You actually like it. Like it to me, it didn't really come across as cheesy. It kind of came across as really a big lesson. Also, what successes are, what failures are, how should you see success? What is success? Those kind of things. Like I paid attention to a lot in the movie, even though it was entertaining and stuff. You still got to learn a lot. Um, but for the most part, the main road to the story was her, just realizing, that being too tough and, being one of the guys wasn't really getting her what she really wanted. And it was actually just making her a bad person in the end because, she treated her friends horribly. She treated her assistant horribly. She treated the guy with his kid horribly. But in the end, she made up for it because she realized, that it was wrong. So, I was happy about that. I think Taraji did a good job. Tracy Morgan did a good job because I don't normally think Tracy Morgan is funny, but come to think of it, he was funny in the movie. He did a good job playing it there. I really liked Erica Badu in it. So if you didn't see it, I recommend you do see it. I'm not sure how long it's still gonna be in theaters again. I went to see it on Valentine's Day, but sorry for the spoilers if you if you haven't seen it. But yeah, it was a good movie. So definitely check it out.